on fire from long range.
That's the basketball.
Bullseye. History in the making. Oh, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to Night 1 here at the Boys 14th Region Tournament from Faircy Old Woods Coliseum, Jackson, Kentucky. I am Nathan Little, joined by the great Randy Napier, who I'm a little jealous because we just had a little bit of anything you could want out of a high school basketball game. We just saw that earlier.
Really, it was. It was entertaining, well played, and just both teams playing their heart out, and that's what, like you and I have talked, that's what tournament basketball is about.
Yeah, to recap that one, if you're just joining us, Breathitt County, Perry Central, Breathitt comes out hot, feeling the hometown crowd, and it was rocking in here, Coach.
It was.
And they got out to, I believe, 20-9 lead.
Yep.
11-point lead. Coach Hoskins calls a timeout, rallies the troops. Dalton Combs goes to war, and they cut it to 1 just as they go into the halftime break, 27-26.
Right.
And then the second half, a little bit of Nick Prater action, but Breathitt County would not go away. They played until the very, very last second, and it's Highlander time. There can be only one, Coach. There can be only one, and somebody had to go home. Every game for the rest of the time here in the 14th Region Tournament.
One and done.
Win or go home basketball. We're going to go ahead, and I believe we got Jeff somewhere crawling around here. I quit looking for him, Coach. But
I've lost him too. Let's see.
He's out here on the floor though, trying to get talk to Coach Crow and Coach Noble. Oh, okay. We got John. Lied to us. I've not seen him though. Does anybody? Okay, we're just going to keep it right here for right now. As John, there he is.
He's going out to get the coaches.
The man with the plan, John Newell. But yeah, we've got in this game right here, Powell County, a team that is really. We'll hold on to that thought. Let's go down to Coach Trevor Noble and John Newell.
All right, I'm here at midcourt with Coach Noble, the Letcher Central Cougars. First of all, congratulations on making it to the region.
Appreciate that, sir. It's a great environment here for a great group of kids.
Nice crowd on hand, too.
Yeah, man, that Perry Breathitt game, that's what you want.
What do you expect out of this Powell County team?
A whole lot of scoring, a whole lot of transition, a whole lot of threes.
Have you played them this year?
So we ain't played them in 5 years.
Well, I'm sure you've done some scouting.
Yeah, we've kept up with them. I got about 17 games that we locked into, narrowed that down to about 8, what we think it'll look like. And if we can keep them off the glass, protect the ball, all the normal stuff, but if we can value our possessions a little bit better, I think we'll be fine.
How do you look at this tournament overall as far as the 8 teams that are in it? Have you ever seen a more, what I call, balanced?
No. I thought last year we know what it was going to turn out to be. Year before that, same thing. But this year, anybody can win this thing, and it makes a good thing for us.
That's true. All right, we wish you the very best.
Appreciate you all. God bless.
All right, thank you. It's Coach Noble of the Letcher Central Cougars. Fine, Coach Crow here. I'll send it back to you guys for a minute.
All right. Hey, Coach Noble, if you're watching, I would have shook your hand. John, he's trying to get to it. He's trying to get to it.
He had turned the page and was heading for another coach.
Yeah, and Coach Crow, they're currently at the captain's meeting with the officials.
The all-important mid-court meeting with the officials.
They're going to be a great one here, as Powell County, a team that's really built for this right now. Coach, they've got a senior-laden team, and they've picked up Connor Morgeson, who went and played a year with the GRC Cardinals, comes back, and he's really lighting things up, and we'll see what Coach Crow has to say about this right now.
All right, here at midcourt with Coach Crow, the Powell County Pirates. Again, congratulations on making it to the region.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
How do you feel about this year's team? You've all been pretty strong.
Yeah, we saw a lot of improvements throughout the year. We started off a little
shaky, but finally guys were learning the role, learning how we wanted to play and putting everything together, and we feel like we're at the right place right now.
What do you know about this Letcher team?
We know they're big. We know they're physical. We know that they in the half court they're going to run a lot of offense, a lot of screens, we've got to be really disciplined defensively on the half court. But they're a well coached team, and we got to be ready to play.
I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Kim. How do you feel as far as the 8 teams that are in the region? Have you never seen a more balanced?
It definitely is. It's been a interesting year for sure. Who's beat who and who's played each other well, and it makes for a good tournament for sure. But anybody can win this thing playing well for 3 games.
Well, my prediction is that no game is going to go over 10 points.
That's probably very true.
Well, so far I'm 1 for 1.
Right, yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe we get a little above that, maybe. I don't know, but I doubt it. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a close game.
All right, we wish you the very best, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
All right, that's Coach Crow, the Powell County Pirates. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and take our first pregame break here. We're about 10 minutes away from starting lineups. When we come back, we'll talk more about this one. Powell County taking on Letcher Central on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
For over 100 years, Hayden Citizens Bank has been a trusted partner for all of your financial needs. We're locally owned and operated, and that means we're deeply invested in the people here in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. If you want to deal with your friends and your neighbors when you do your banking, your best choice is Hayden Citizens Bank. Come in today and see how we can help you reach your financial goals. Visit us online at HaydenCitizensBank.com or give us a call at 672-2344. Hayden Citizens Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hayden is proud to be locally owned and operated. When you come into the Medicine Shop, you're treated like family, not just another customer. Their pharmacist, Peyton Noble, and staff of certified pharmacy technicians care beyond prescriptions. Come in today and see what a difference a locally owned, independent pharmacy can make in your family's healthcare experience. The Medicine Shop of Hayden, 606-672-8705.
Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill up or you need a fill up, One Stop Market has just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheesesteak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market.
It should be easy to get healthcare you can trust close to home. That's exactly what UK Healthcare's North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard is designed for. With a variety of services under one roof, from primary care to behavioral health, and an on-site pharmacy and lab to make it even more convenient for you. It's a provider that treats everyone regardless of ability to pay, all backed by the expertise of UK Healthcare, so you and your family can get healthy and stay healthy. Learn more at ukhealthcare.com/hazard.
We're back here, folks, at the Fairfield Woods Coliseum talking about this game we got in front of us, the nightcap of the first night of the 14th Region Boys Basketball Tournament. The Powell County Pirates meeting Letcher Central right about in the middle. Well, I guess maybe a little shorter drive for Letcher Central. I don't know. It's about as close as it can get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is pretty about almost same distance. Nathan, these two good ball clubs. You know, you got Powell County coming in 20-7. Letcher Central coming in 17-13. They both had some big wins and a few losses that makes you scratch your head a little bit. But I think every team in this has been the same way. They've had big wins and then they've had some losses that make you wonder. So that's what makes it interesting right now, though.
Oh yeah, you mentioned 7 losses for Powell County. 4 of those were in the first 6 games of the season. Shook some cobwebs off, got everything going, and then their 3 losses down the backstretch of the season to a good Boyle County team in the 2A Section 6 tournament.
Right.
Then they lose to Wolfe County in January 16th, and then they lose to Hazard at Hazard on February 16th. They pick up a win over Perry Central in that big stretch down the end of the season.
Yeah.
And Coach, I was looking at that snapped a 19-game losing streak to the Perry Central Commodores that dated back to the 2003 Powell County 14th Region
Oh, I didn't
Championship
know that.
game at Powell County. That's why
Wow.
that's why they pay me the big bucks. Coach.
That goes back a ways.
This
yeah.
is the reason that I do this to pull out this.
That
But anyway,
that was a controversial 2 nights down there in the semifinals and finals of that
Perry
regional
Central,
tournament.
Breathitt County, and then Perry Central right back to back. Have something to say about it if you talk to them. But hey, when all is said and done, one team has a banner up in the rafters for that one.
Powell County Pirates.
The Powell County Pirates, baby. So, but I heard Coach Noble say one thing that sticks out to me about Powell County is, they scheduled Perry Central at home. They scheduled Hazard on the road. Typically in the 14th region, that's always a solid anchor to your region schedule. Says they've not played Letcher Central in 5 years, according to that pregame interview. And I really feel like, Coach, and I know Powell County is kind of, Powell and Estill are isolated on the northern part of this region. It's harder to get games.
They're on the fringe of the region.
But as a coach yourself, and I know back when the 54th district was seeded by Cantrell ratings, you got all over the place. You know what I mean? You got all over the place.
Yeah, and it mattered more when you were using those ratings like that.
But when it comes to region tournament and you're playing a team that you've not got your hands on yet, how does that change things for you?
I tell you, it's trial and error, and you're always a little nervous that the approach you're taking may not work, and then you
don't have much time to figure it out.
You got to have Plan B, and it's it's a little tougher. If you've played somebody once or twice, you got a pretty good idea of how you got to approach them. But if you haven't seen them and haven't lined up against them, it can be an adventure.
Letcher Central down the back stretch of the season, they lose to Hazard at Fleming Neon. The water was out at Letcher Central. They played at Fleming Neon. They lose to Hazard, but Seth Cottle hits a buzzer beater 3, banks it in to win the game.
That was a heck of a finish.
They take down Leslie County. They lose to Perry Central at Perry Central, but it was a game that it was close. It was close until it wasn't. They lose by 10 points at Perry Central. They pick up a win over Somerset, and then Jenkins. They lose to Knott by 7 in the district championship game. They've been within, a possession or two of really making a game with the best teams or beating the best teams in the region. Powell County, looking at their stats, we spent so much time talking before this game. I've not even gotten into the meat of this stuff. Powell County has hit more threes than anyone in the region. They shoot at a higher clip. They've got, you got the stats there. I think they've got 3 players that shoot 40% or better from 3, and I think 6 players that shoot 5 that shoot 37% or better. That's tough to deal with, Coach.
They've got five players above 35%. Like you said, 3 that are in the mid-40s, and they're averaging 82 points a game. That's putting a lot of points up for a high school team.
Absolutely. Going to see what Letcher can do to stop that. We've got blue and red, blue versus red, game 1 and game 2 here.
Yeah.
We'll see who comes out tonight. The red team won the first time. We'll see who's going to come out ready to go for the semifinals. We're going to take one final pregame break. When we come back, starting lineups, Powell County taking on Letcher Central on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
The Fugit Family Chiropractic staff is highly knowledgeable and experienced, providing you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, don't spend another minute suffering. Fugit Family Chiropractic is also nationally certified to perform DOT and CDL physicals. No referral is needed, and walk-ins are always welcome. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg.
Do you want to take your career to the next level? LKLP Community Action is ready and able to help you identify and prepare for new career opportunities. We offer services including career advising, skill assessments, resume writing, job searches and referrals, and even job training. We also help remove barriers to employment, such as lack of transportation, childcare, or other obstacles. Contact our workforce team today and let us help you evaluate your career. Call 606-436-3161 or visit lklp.org. In partnership with Kentucky Education and Workforce Development Cabinet through EKSEP.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings.
0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come on home to save. Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
For over 100 years, Hyde & Citizens Bank has been a trusted partner for all of your financial needs. We're locally owned and operated, and that means we're deeply invested in the people here in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. If you want to deal with your friends and your neighbors when you do your banking, your best choice is Hyde & Citizens Bank. Come in today and see how we can help you reach your financial goals. Visit us online at HydeandCitizensBank.com or give us a call at 672-2344. Hyde & Citizens Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back, folks, here at the Faircio Woods Coliseum, and let's go ahead. Well, we'll see. Trying to make sure they pick up our microphone before we go to it. And it doesn't look like they're picking it up. So we'll bring it to you right here for the starting lineups. We'll start off with Letcher County Central. And it's pitch black, and I can't see it, Coach.
I can't either.
It's going to, first up for Letcher Central, it's going to be Boggs. Then Jaden Ambergy. Logan Kahn coming up next. Then Terry Delaney. And then, of course, Cameron Hayes, coached by Trevor Noble. And now let's go over to the Powell County Pirates.
And you got to love the atmosphere here. They turn the lights out, get a little background music playing, spotlight the players coming out.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like it, folks. First up, the sophomore hot shooting guard, Connor Morgeson. Senior Bryson Edwards up next. Up next, Riley Faulkner, the senior. Colton Cook up next. And Tucker Ramsey. Coached by Josh Crow. Any final thoughts before we get this one going, Coach?
Well, I'm really excited to see this Powell County team. I haven't actually seen them play. I've seen Letcher. I know a little bit about them. I know very little about Powell County, but from what everybody's told me, they can score a lot. So it's going to be a fun up and down game. Looks like.
And here we go up. And Powell County controls the tip. It's going to be Morgeson right off the bat. And the three, no good off the bat. And it's going to be Hayes with the rebound for Letcher Central. And coming the other way are the Cougars. They've got it. Cam Hayes up top, swinging around.
Oh,
little curl.
Looked like he got away with an extra step there.
Either way it goes, Delaney 4-2, and here comes the Pirates. in the lane, out to Edwards for three, back iron, no good, rebounded, up, no good, made at the rim, blocked, and coming the other way are the Cougars. Delaney to his left, thought about the three, no good, and they'll restart the offense at the logo with Mason Boggs. Boggs has it, staring at the man-to-man defense, off to Hayes, to Delaney, back to Hayes. He's got it on the right wing, into the lane. Thought about fading away, thinks twice, does it, can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Pirates, and we are going the other way. And here we go, three out of the corner, in and out, no good. Letcher Central pulls it out of there. Doesn't have numbers, but pushing anyway, and they get stripped from behind, Coach.
Has Powell County took a two?
Don't know, and here you go. It's coming for you, Coach. Can't get it to go, though. Colton Cook had it, and man, Bryson Edwards hits the deck, and Delaney going to slow it down for the Cougars. What a frenetic pace. Only 2-0 so far.
But there's been a lot of action.
Delaney back iron three, no good. Edwards with the rebound. Up ahead, the Pirates had it in the lane and lose it out of bounds. Letcher fans don't like it.
Letcher did a good job stripping the ball there. He just left it out there for him to get.
Apologies, Powell County fans don't like it. Letcher fans are fine and dandy with that one.
There wasn't much of a foul there if there was anything, because they just stripped him.
Cam Hayes, right side to Mason Boggs. He's at the logo. Picks up his dribble. Got to get rid of it.
Powell County really aggressive in that man-to-man.
Finds Ambergy, right wing. He gets into the lane, pump fake, and he is held up by the back line of that defense, and they're going to kick it out to Hayes. Right side to Boggs, and they'll start the offense again. Delaney, right wing. 5:30 on the clock, 2-0. Letcher Central, three on the way, no good. Rebounded by the Pirates and going the other way. And Morgeson has it in his hands. Left side, three on the way. Back iron, no good. And handful of jersey. Nobody cares. Here we go. Here we go.
I don't know how you could miss that one.
Strip coming the other way. Morgeson has it behind the back. Goes to his right, up off the glass and in for the PBT bank shot. Powell County's Bryson Edwards puts it in.
Now, and Powell County has shown you that they are going to set a relentless pace.
Letcher Central with the basketball, 2-2 with 4:45 to go here in the first quarter. Ambergy has it on the right side, top of the key to Hayes. Hayes puts it on the floor, spin move, sends his man flying, puts it up and in. 4-2, Letcher back on top.
Nice move there.
And Powell County quickly into the front court, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Ramsey, stolen from behind, bodies flying everywhere. Cougars come out of there with it. Up ahead to Boggs, up and in for the PBT bank shot, 6-2. Timeout Pirates, 30 seconds. We'll be right back. Letcher leads it by 4. Kipper timeout on the way on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One-stop market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill-up or you need a fill-up, One-Stop Market has just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheesesteak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One-Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Co business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One-Stop Market.
Coach 6-2, just a 4-point game, but a frenetic pace early with 4:18 to go. Letcher with a 4-point lead. What's your thoughts on this one right now?
You know, like you said, not a lot of scoring yet, but man, has there been a lot of action.
Oh, yeah. This one has been, I mean, you're talking bodies flying everywhere, shoulder checks, hip checks, jersey pulls, a little bit of everything so far.
I don't think Powell County has got the pace they want yet. I think they're looking for a really up-tempo pace here.
Well, I mean, they average 80-some, about 12.5% through this one for my math friends out there. They've got 2 points, but up and in, and the foul. The Powell County Pirates answer back. What a shot there by Bryson Edwards. one of the several seniors on this roster, just getting things done out there. Trying to cut it to one at the line, does it. 6-5. And Edwards flies to the ball on the inbound pass, can't get it. Boggs coming up, nobody stops ball. Coach fouled going to the free throw line.
Less contact there than had been any trip, and we get a foul.
Going to call the foul on Morgeson. That's his first. Boggs going to shoot a pair with 3:50 to go and a 6-5 lead for the Cougars. First free throw up and in. Next free throw on the way for Boggs. He puts it up. Front iron, no good. Almost got his own rebound out of bounds. It's going to go to the Pirates. Oh, that was a close one, Coach.
Yeah, they were lucky they didn't get a turnover there.
Here we go, ball in. Full head of steam for Edwards. Stripped off of his, no, it's not off of his leg. Out of bounds. It's going to be out of bounds off of the Cougars.
I must have missed the last two calls because either I did or they did.
I preemptively thought that's what happened, but they're down there, we're up here. So
yeah,
7-5. Letcher with the lead. 3:30 on the clock in the first. Morgeson being hounded, throws one to the corner for three. Net it. Riley Faulkner gives the Powell County Pirates their first lead of the game, I believe, with 3:20 to go in the first.
Faulkner started out cold, and he looks like he's settled in now.
He's been camping out that corner.
Yeah.
Hayes straight to the rack, off the glass, high, no good. Ramsey with the rebound, up ahead to Cook. Back to Faulkner. Can he get another? No good. Rebounded by Ramsey, up and in. Nobody boxed him out, Coach. 10-7 Pirates. Timeout, Letcher Central. The Pirates going wild. We're not going anywhere for this Kemper timeout. But Ramsey with that PBT make shot just lifts them. This is a little run here.
Yeah, and when a team is in transition like that, you'll see a lot of people coming from off the ball to get rebounds like that and putbacks because everybody's still sprinting down the floor. They missed the three. But the Powell County kid came running in there and just put it right straight back in. That pace that they're setting really changes the game.
Yeah, this was a 6-2 game at the first time out there that Powell County took. It's been an 8-1 run since then, Coach.
Yeah, I'm impressed with the way they're trying to go up tempo, and evidently that's just how they play, and it's fun to watch.
Here we go, ball into Delaney, and Boggs comes to get it, but it looks like Edwards is going to not let him get it. Delaney has it, top of the key. Left side, they swing it back to Boggs. Deep on the right wing, he backs up. Got Edwards in front of him. Hayes, top of the key. He's got Faulkner in front of him. Letcher Central down three. And Hayes tried to lob it over the top. Nobody home. Edwards, the senior, in transition, falls down. Finds Ramsey, but it falls out of his hands. Here comes Letcher the other way. Trying to cut into this lead. Up and under. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled.
Yeah. And I tell you what, Letcher Central, if they see numbers, they're going to run. So now this is turning into a fast-paced game on both ends of the floor.
And here we go. First free throw, no good. That's Jaden Ambergy with the basketball. Missed them both, Coach. Ramsey with the rebound for the Pirates. Off to Cook. Cook has it. Finds Morgeson. He's not heated up yet. Picks up his dribble. Finds Faulkner. Off to Edwards. Coming around the curl into the lane. Between two. Reverse layup. Good. 10-9. Left-hand layup, Coach. 12-7. Apologies. 12-7. 5-point lead.
Nice drive there.
Under 2 to play now in the first. Cam Hayes has it for the Cougars. Behind his back, goes to his left, leaves it for Delaney. Delaney to the rack. Met at the rim, but puts it in anyway for the PBT bank shot. Cuts it to 3, 12-9 Pirates. Morgeson crosses over, off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Cougars, and they have numbers, Coach. To Boggs. Back, thought about it, back to Boggs in the corner, and he's going to dribble it out, and they'll start the offense. Delaney, top of the key, splits 2, turns around, up. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Ambergy. Turn around, up and in. Cuts it to 1 with 1:20 to go in the first.
Letcher Cougars are getting on the boards. They're winning the battle inside, and that keeps Powell County out of that running game.
1:10 to play here in the first. It is a 1-point lead for the Pirates. Faulkner has it. Deep 3. It's good. 15-11. Hayes bringing it up slow for the Cougars, Coach.
Faulkner puts up a lot of shots, and now I see why. He can shoot it.
Boggs has it at the logo, guarded by Edwards, right side to Delaney. Hayes comes out top of the key to get it. He's got Faulkner in front of him. Screen to his right. Goes back to Boggs for 3. Back iron, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Morgeson, full head of steam. The lob to Edwards. Can't get it to go. He gets his own shot back. And the foul. Gets it to go. What a sequence.
This team, I see why they score so many points, man. They get up and down the floor, and they are pushing that pace.
And again, 4 minutes in, they just had 2 points.
But they turned it up in a hurry.
Edwards gets it to go. 18-11 on the scoreboard. Hayes with 25 seconds on the clock, going to bring it up slow up the right side.
And that's a good idea by the Cougars. They need to regain some momentum at the end of this quarter.
15 seconds. It's one-on-one isolation. Hayes makes his move into the lane. No good. Rebounded by the Pirates. They got 5 seconds. Edwards in transition finds Ramsey. 3 at the buzzer. No good. We're going to the second quarter with the Pirates leading the Cougars 18-11. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Did something recently change with your pharmacy? Or maybe you're unsatisfied with your pharmacy service? Consider switching to RX Discount Pharmacy on Morton Boulevard in Hazard. RX Discount Pharmacy offers a friendly staff, convenience items, and easy access drive-through. And delivery service is available. RX Discount Pharmacy has been locally owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. So choose a pharmacy you know you can trust. RX Discount Pharmacy in Hazard.
Dolman Distributing is a third-party vendor. Delivers Dr. Pepper, RC Cola, Knee-High, Orange, Peach, and Grape sodas, Big Red, and A&W to small country stores not serviced by national vendors. Delivering to areas of southeast Kentucky and southwest Virginia. Dolman also delivers 5-gallon jugs of Climax Spring Water and Mother Nature Spring Water to residential and retail customers throughout Letcher, Perry, and Owsley counties. Find out more by calling 606-634-4858. That's 606-634-4858. Or visit Dolman Distributing on Facebook.
And we're back here, folks. It's 18-11. Letcher had a lead early. Powell County's really fired back, though.
Well, they did. I'd had so many people tell me that, the one thing was in common that they said was, you're really going to enjoy watching this team play. And you do. I mean, they really get up and down.
That they do. They have been up and down quickly all night. And Letcher stopped that early. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't let them settle into this pace. But now it's as soon as that ball comes off the rim, they're going the other way.
Yeah, they're filling lanes.
Hayes, top of the key to Delaney, shows him the ball into the lane, spins, reverse layup, good. PBT bank shot, cuts it to 5 with 7:40 to go in the first half. And man, flying to the ball, it's going to be a foul on Hayes. His second, team's first here in the second quarter.
And as many times as there's been bodies on the floor down there at that end, I can see why they're having to clean up the sweat.
Oh, yeah. It's surely something else right here, Coach. Just two teams that want it and are really getting after it defensively. The Powell County, I mean, with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, they only had 2 points.
Yeah.
They've scored 16 in basically 4.5 minutes. And Ramsey couldn't get it to go, gets his own rebound, couldn't get it to go again. Letcher comes out of there with it. Delaney does not have numbers, but they are pushing, and he is fouled on the way up by Faulkner. Going to go to the line for 2.
Yeah, that one, when you attack the rim that hard, you're going to draw fouls, and that's what Letcher's doing, and they need to do that. They don't need to settle for jump shots.
(18-13) your score, 7-16. It is hot in here, Coach. My glasses keep fogging up. I can't see a thing.
I'm glad I went with a short sleeve shirt this evening because it feels like summertime in here.
First free throw good. 18-14. Letcher cuts it to 4. It's pretty warm. I had the air conditioning on the way here.
Yeah.
Temperature on my car said 77. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Cook. And here comes the Powell County Pirates. Right side to Edwards. Got it. Just bullies his way in. Delaney stuffs him at the rim. And here comes the Cougars in transition. Ambergy can't get it over the rim. Rebound to Delaney. Second chance opportunity. Cuts it to 2. 18-16. Fade away after the rebound, Coach. We got us another ball game here.
Now this is the pace that Letcher wants now. They're keeping Powell out of that running game.
Powell
and it keeps them out of their rhythm.
Can't get it to go. Delaney coming up the left side for the Cougars. Got Ramsey in front of him. Spins up. No good. Rebounded by the Cougars. They kick it out to the rim. No good. Cook goes in there and grabs the rebound for the Pirates, and they are going in a hurry. Morganson has it left side. 3 in transition. Bang! Yeah. The Kemper 3 gives them the 5-point lead again.
And it don't take much to ignite this Powell County bunch. If they get a long rebound, you got 5 people running at the rim.
Delaney has it. Top of the key. Ramsey on him. He's got a screen to his left by Wright, Jaden Wright. They get the switch, and Edwards nearly gets the strip.
Yeah, boy, good hands there.
Knocks it out of bounds. Boggs going to check back into the game. And Wright going to take a seat along with Alex Gillum. And then there comes Jaden Ambergy back into the game. 5:51 to play first half, 21-16. Cougars trail by 5, ball in hand. Boggs has it. Breathitt logo on the right side. Screen from Hayes goes to his left. 3 on the way. Ambergy banks it in. The Kemper PBT bank 3. 21-19. 5:30 to go in the half. Morganson shakes, bakes. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Hayes. Was coming up in a hurry, but cut off by Faulkner. Gets the edge on him. Into the lane. Fades away. No good. Rebounded by Ambergy. Up. No good. Rebounded by Hayes. 2 offensive boards. Stuffed by Cook. Ramsey has it for the Pirates. Coming the other way. Ball knocked away. Ramsey puts it in. Oh, my goodness.
Wow, what a pace.
19.
What a pace.
4-point lead Pirates with 4:55 to play here in the second quarter.
Letcher did about as many things right as they could at the other end, except they couldn't score.
Ambergy in the lane, up and in, and the foul. 23-21. Lead down to 2 with 4:46 to go in the first half, and a free throw can cut it to 1. Powell County going to send in Jackson Tipton and Brady Skidmore. Interesting, Coach. It came across my feed just this past week. It was the first game I'd ever done play-by-play on the radio. I was a color guy for a long time. I don't know why. I don't know anything. But it was actually Powell County versus Letcher Central at Powell County. And there were, I'm assuming, a lot of relatives, because the last play of the game was a Cook missed a three as the free throw, no good. Cook missed a three. Skidmore gets an offensive board and puts it in. And, man, they are fine for this one, Coach. Powell County comes out there with the rebound. Man, if you can call that a rebound or a rebound and a couple steals, I don't know.
Yeah, he had that one sitting on his butt.
4:30 to go. Powell by 2 here in the first half. Stolen away.
Tell you what, Letcher Central playing good defense. They're making it tough on Powell.
Yeah, Logan Kahn just snatched that one away. And really, not like he jumped in the passing lane. He was kind of just there. Just forcing it. Delaney going to fire the three from the right wing. Front iron, no good. Rebounded by Faulkner. And here comes Morgeson. Cut off. Finds Skidmore to the right. Nobody there. And they'll come out and give it to Morgeson again. And Morgeson harassed immediately by Boggs, but he gets right by him off the bottom of the backboard. Can't get it to go.
Yeah. Powell County fans want a foul, but there absolutely was not a foul there.
Hayes, charge call, Coach.
Yeah, wipe it
Runs
off.
one over, puts it through, but can't get it to go. There's the replay for the folks watching on Facebook and YouTube. I'm with you there, Coach. I think Morgeson just forced a tough shot.
He did.
And that right there is just a beautiful charge.
Now both cheering sections are booing. Nobody liked the last two calls.
I was a bad referee for a while too, Coach, and I found that no matter what I called, half the people there weren't happy with it.
I tell you, I'm a lot better official sitting up here than I would be if I was on the floor. I know I couldn't call.
It's something else. Skidmore up and into the scoring column and gives them a 4-point lead with 3:15 to go.
And Nathan, there's always been a Skidmore playing for Powell County since I was a kid.
Absolutely. Here we go. Boggs has it at the logo. Being harassed close to the 5-second call, but he's going to get rid of it. Gillum has it in the corner. Back to Boggs. Right wing. He cuts into the paint. Up. Floats it up. Can't get it to go. Delaney, offensive board. Blocked into the hands of Ambergy, who puts it in for 2. And Delaney hits the deck hard, grabbing his back.
He went down awkward. I don't think he got hit. He just went down awkward. And that can really be painful.
The PBT bank shot's going to cut it to 2, 25-23 with 2:46 to go here in the second quarter. And that charge was the third foul on Cameron Hayes for the Cougars, Coach.
Wow, I didn't realize that, and that hurts. They need him on the floor.
He is kind of the straw that stirs the drink for these Cougars at a lot of times. We'll get up, wipe off the perspiration, and we'll get this one thrown in with 2:46 to go.
Powell County Letcher Central's doing a great job of hitting offensive boards, and that'll keep a running team out of their rhythm.
Yeah, there we go. Edwards got it going to the basket. Can't get it to go. Finds Faulkner in the corner. He's going to drive in, back out, and they're going to throw it into the backcourt. But stolen away in transition, up and in. Tie ball game. Oh, my goodness.
Letcher County Cougars, they are controlling this pace now.
There's Logan Kahn, 3 on the way. Morgeson nets it.
Wow.
The Kemper 3, 28-25, but Kahn and Edwards with the steal on the inbounds, up off the glass and in, and the foul. Oh, my goodness. What a replay here.
This could be 6 points in 4 seconds.
Incredible. It was an incredible play by Kahn. That one was going into the backcourt. Powell County was kind of just gonna let it be a backcourt violation, but Kahn just steals it, heads to the basket. Missed free throw, tipped out. Who's it out on? Out off the Cougars. Could be a 6-point, could be maybe a 7-point, maybe an 8-point.
Yeah, really could. So they've got 5 in about 8 seconds here. Let's see, and it won't take them long to shoot it, I don't think.
Morganson, jumper on the way, no good. Tough shot.
Off-balance shot there.
Boggs up off the glass and in to a 30-27. Everything going in right now. 1:45 to go in the first half. Powell County with the basketball up 3. Morgason's got it in his hands. Boggs in front of him. He goes to his left, tries to spin to his right, leaves it for Edwards. Into the corner, Faulkner for 3. In and out, no good. Edwards
that
offensive board.
Good. I don't know how it crawled out of there.
He's going to get another shot at it off the offensive board and gets it to go. 33-27.
These Pirates have no conscience when it comes to shooting.
Short-term memory.
Yeah, they play the next play.
Delaney has it top of the key. His Cougars trail by 6. Boggs to his left. Delaney leaves it off, going to the rack, up and in. What a shot by Harrison Addington. Cutting it to 4 with under a minute to play. Morganson straightaway 3, back iron, no good. Boggs gives it to Ambergy on a absolute heater, but can't get it to go, but going to go to the free throw line.
I'll tell you what, these players are really, really playing at a breakneck speed. That's about the best way you can put it. It's a breakneck pace out there.
Ambergy, first free throw on the way. Boggs just kind of flipped that to him at half court as he misses the second free throw. And he was full sprint.
Golly, yeah.
And here comes the Pirates. Skidmore back to Morganson. 40 seconds on the clock in the half. They lead it by 3, 33-30. And Letcher Central not going to go up and guard Morganson. And Powell County content to hold it for now.
This may be the longest possession of Powell County's season.
And now they're going to send 2. They go to Skidmore, going to the basket, to Edwards, right wing. He finds his way into the lane, high off the glass, no good. And here comes the Cougars. Ambergy, fadeaway 3. I don't think he knew that there was enough time left. Edwards, 3 at the buzzer, no good. And that's going to do it. 33-30, Powell County by 3 after 2 quarters of play. We got a good one coming up in the second half.
Yeah, we do.
We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Thinking of buying a home? Maybe you're a little anxious about taking that first step. Maybe you want to sell your current home, but you just don't know where to start. Drop the anxiety. Why not get help from someone who happens to know the housing market better than anyone in our area? Someone who has already helped many first-time buyers as well as long-time homeowners. Michelle Jones, your local RE/MAX Realtor. Michelle is ranked in the nation's top agents and serves your area. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, the right agent can lead the way. Michelle Jones, RE/MAX. Call 233-4185. Make plans now to attend the biggest event in East Kentucky, the 31st Annual Save-A-Lot Race Day, Saturday, April 4th, 12 to 4 p.m. in the Perry County Central High School parking lot. Admission is free. Games, prizes, music, fun, and of course, dirt cars, rat rods, karts, drag cars, classic cars, show cars, motorcycles, anything welcome. Enjoy the cookout and benefit auction with hundreds of items to be auctioned. All proceeds this year go to Axel Combs and Kenny Williams. This year's race day will be in memory of St. Louis. It's bigger, it's better every year. The annual Save-A-Lot Race Day, Saturday, April 4th in the PCC parking lot from noon until 4 p.m.
No longer do you have to travel abroad to get hoses and fittings, thanks to Mine Service Company's Hydraulic Hose Division, located on Willie's Way, across from Applebee's in Hazard. Everything you'll need to get up and running. They even have hoses and fittings for Cat, Volvo, and Komatsu heavy equipment. Trusted then, trusted now. Mine Service Company, bringing quality mine supplies to our area for over 100 years. And now bringing you quality products in their hydraulic hose division in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
No one wants to hear the words you need open heart surgery. But when you do, you want care you can trust. At Hazard ARH, Dr. James Shoptaw, cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience, leads a team you can count on. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw is with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. Learn more at arh.org/cardiology.
My name is Colby, and I'm from Leslie County, Kentucky. I chose Alice Lloyd College because of the Appalachian Leader Scholarship, which covers my tuition. Attending Alice Lloyd College without worrying about the cost is priceless. Also, through the Student Work Program, ALC is helping me grow as a person. Here, I'm building character and leadership skills that will help me impact the future of the Appalachian region. Come visit us or learn more at alc.edu.
Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents are more than just insurance agents. They're coaches.
Hey, good eye, Mason. Yeah.
Volunteer firefighters.
Engine 6, on scene.
Neighbors.
Morning, Floyd.
Someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or Agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
We're back here, folks. 33-30, your halftime score. Letcher early, Powell County comes back, and then Letcher fights. They kind of trade baskets there towards the end of this one, Coach. But this is, if you're Letcher, you didn't want to get in a track meet with this 82-point per game Powell County team, and right now they're definitely holding them under their average for the time being.
They are, and you know, a lot of it, a lot of the success that Letcher Central's had is because they've rebounded so hard. They've really crashed the boards, and that really takes a team that likes to set pace. That takes them out of their game if you're getting putbacks. And Letcher Central's done a really good job of that. You can tell this Powell County team, they could explode at any moment, and Letcher Central has done a really good job of not allowing them to do that so far. So it's just been fun to watch it, but sort of the problem from our standpoint is it's hard to keep up with it.
Oh, absolutely. If you're listening on the radio, pull up Facebook or YouTube, because it's moving faster than I can call it, Coach.
It is, I swear, and you're doing a good job keeping up with it, and I don't see how. But, we got some stats here on the first half. For Powell County, Edwards led the way with 12, looks like. Let's see. Faulkner had 9. Let's see. Ramsey had 4. Skidmore 2. They were 8 of 18 from 2-point and 5 of 13 from the 3-point line. So they've been putting them up, and they really haven't shot it all that great. Letcher Central.
Morganson only was 6 points.
Yeah, Morganson had 6, and that's out of character for him. But Letcher's doing a good job with him. For Letcher Central, Ambergy with 10, Delaney with 8, Boggs 5, Kahn, I think it is, with 3, Hayes with 2, adding to 2. They are 7 for 10 on 2-point field goals, and 1 for 4 3-point line, and 1 for 6 from the foul line. But now, the way I'm looking at it, Letcher Central's put themselves in a good position to win the ball game by not taking the bait of trying to run nonstop with Powell County. They've run when they had numbers, but they're not trying to outrun Powell County. And I don't think it'd be a good idea if they started trying to do that. But Powell County has not been able to get in that frenetic pace that they want. So it's going to be a test of will when you start this second half to see which team can force their will on the other one.
Yep, that 1 for 6 from the free throw line is
not good.
As a coach, I'm sure you look at that and you think, we're down 3 points right now. We've missed 5 free throws.
Yeah, you feel like you ought to be winning,
because they played enough to be winning this game right now at this moment. They played good enough to.
They really have, and I think Coach Noble has to feel pretty good about that first half, even though they ended up trailing at the end. He's got to feel pretty good about it, and he's got to feel like he's got an opportunity to win this ball game. But now they have to keep rebounding the ball if they're going to keep Powell out of that running game.
That they do, Coach. This is the third time I've seen Powell County this year. And all three times that I've watched them, Morganson has not had a great shooting night. The first, I watched them against Buckhorn, which they won that game. I think they may have been favored by more than, I think they won that game by about 12. Morganson, I think he was 4 for 11. And then against Hazard, I think he was 4 for 13. Don't know what he's shooting right now, but it feels like he's putting them up, and he's kind of forcing it.
He has. Yeah.
Looking at the stats, though, looking at the numbers, when he's on, it seems like they're a better team. But they've got these seniors. They've got these seniors that can do a lot of damage for them. Yeah. They're not just led by one player. And what about Ambergy right now for the Cougars?
I was looking here at the. I'd forgotten about the rebounding, about the individual rebounds. Ambergy's leading the way with 7 rebounds for Letcher Central. Delaney has 5, and Hayes has 3 to lead for the Cougars. Everybody else with 1, but now those 2 guys, Delaney and Ambergy, have really they've went to war on the boards, and that's why Letcher Central's within striking distance.
Absolutely.
And then you look at Powell County. They've got Edwards has 5 rebounds. Ramsey has 4 to lead the way for them, and they don't make their living off of putbacks the way Letcher Central does. They make their living outrunning you down the floor and trying to get those 3-point shots.
Absolutely, folks. It's 33-30 Powell County at the half. We're going to take a quick 1-minute break. When we come back, second half on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Okay, Reward Spot. How much should people earn with free Kasasa Cash checking?
5% APY on balances as high as $25,000.
Every month you qualify? That's so high.
5% APY. 5% APY.
Reward Spot has gone rogue. Free checking, cash rewards. Ask for Kasasa Cash. It's our superpower.
Learn more about Kasasa at PBT Bancorp in Hazard.
APY equals annual percentage yield. Qualifications, rules, limitations, apply. Rates and rewards vary by account balance and qualification status. Contact institution for details. Member FDIC.
Let's face it, in today's world, it's easy to get the feeling that the world is against you. So it's really nice to know that you do have someone on your side. The law offices of David A. Johnson. Accidents and injury law, personal injury, commercial vehicle accidents, criminal and capital offense cases, drug-related cases. David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Call for a free consultation, 435-1552. Visit them at 461 Main Street in Hazard, online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
We're back, folks, here. Second half about to get started, 33-30. It's going to be Powell County ball with a 3-point lead. What are you thinking, Coach?
Hold on to your seat, man, because it's going to get interesting. Powell County, I'm sure, is going to try to really refocus on getting it out and running, and Letcher Central is just going to keep banging in there and try to out-tough them. It's going to be interesting to see who can win that test.
And Ramsey, the crossover gets him right to the rack for the Pirates, but he's stuffed, Coach. And Letcher County, I don't think we're tracking blocks, but they've got a handful tonight.
They've done a good job, too.
To the rack, can't get it to go. Another rebound for Ambergy, up and in, cuts it to 1 with 7:30 to go here in the third quarter. Powell County with it, off to Morganson, coming around, leads it up, can't get it to go. Rebounded, blocked once again. Edwards, offensive rebound, puts it up. Two second chance opportunities.
They just stuck with it there. They weren't going to be denied.
35 to 32 here with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Hayes going to try to tie it with a 3. Back iron, no good. Ambergy, another board. Up, blocked. Delaney, an offensive board. He's blocked. Fouled. Late call, Coach.
Late whistle.
Call.
Late whistle.
And I think it's a good call, but whenever it comes in late,
I know
the crowd is never going to like
you. I think you got it right.
Delaney going to go to the rack. We'll go to the free throw line. Can cut it to 1 if he hits them both. But the first one on the way with 6:55 to go in the third. And there they go. They've tied as many free throws as they made in the first half, Coach.
Yeah.
35-33, Delaney trying to cut it to one. Front iron, no good. Ambergy gets in there, hits the deck. Letcher Central rebound. Delaney to Kahn, deep three, no good.
That
Rebounded
was way
by
out
Hayes. High post, in, turns around, tie ball game. 6:40 to go in the third, 35-35.
Great start for the Cougars. They're doing exactly what they had to do, and that's get those putbacks.
Ramsey to Morgeson, slips, picks it up, back iron three, no good. Up ahead to Kahn, spin to Hayes, spins on Ramsey, off the rim, oh, no good, coach. Back iron, here comes Powell County. Morgeson in a hurry, throws a dimer to Edwards. He has to reach to get it and puts it up and in. The PBT bank shot gives them the 2-point lead.
Now Letcher Central, I really like the way they're playing right now. Though they're dictating the pace the way they're playing.
They're more physical right now.
They are. They're the more physical team.
But they just launched one out of bounds as Hayes.
They were in that possession. You knew something bad was going to happen because everybody was standing around. I think they ran themselves out of breath these last 2 minutes.
Powell County with a 2-point lead, 37-35, 5:40 to go here in the third quarter. Morgeson with the ball. Boggs takes the screen. Morgeson off the glass and in. That'll get him back into rhythm, 39-35 after the PBT bank shot.
And that was just a talented player making a great move.
Boggs has it, right side to Hayes, back to Boggs. He's got Faulkner in front of him. Hayes sets the screen, and they try to throw it to Amberg. He knocked out of bounds by Morgeson. Going to stay with Letcher Central.
Morgeson is quick. He really gets after it.
Hayes going to inbound it from the sideline into Boggs. Thought about the three. Goes to Hayes in the corner. Cross court to Amberg. He's feeling it tonight. Can't get that one to go. Delaney, offensive board, up and in. Too easy, coach.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to make 2-footers than it is 20-footers in a tournament.
39-37, Powell County by 2. Morgeson trying to heat up, loses it out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by the Cougars. He lost it himself, but I think a Cougar touched it.
Yeah.
After. Morgeson going to throw it to Faulkner. Powell County with a 2-point lead, 4:50 to go in the third. Into Ramsey, and he's fouled on the entry, and that is 4 on Cam Hayes, I believe, with 4:48 to go in the third.
And, boy, they will miss him out there. That's not what they needed.
And into the game is Jaden Wright. They made the comeback in the second with Hayes on the bench.
They did.
Worth noting, but he is such a fixture out there. To Ramsey, and Wright nearly, oh my goodness, coach. We're going to call a foul on Wright.
And that one was a little late, too.
He had his hand on the ball,
yeah,
but maybe came down with it after.
Looked like he reached between the guy's hands and had the ball, really.
Ball into Morgeson, 39-37. Powell County screen from Ramsey. Back to him. Didn't catch it at first. Didn't get it cleanly. He was going to get it, go to the rack. No good. Edwards, offensive board and in. Plus the foul. Count it, 41-37. 4-point lead for the Pirates and a free throw coming for Mr. Edwards.
The big-time shot right there.
Edwards, you got your big senior forward out there. If you need a set of shoulders to hop on and ride to victory, Edwards may be the guy tonight.
He may be, yeah.
We got a full Kemper timeout. Let's just keep it right here, Coach. 41-37. Letcher opened up hot. Powell County has, I would say, opportunist. You know what I mean? They're just getting things going to the rack.
And that's a good way to describe them. They take advantage of every time you stop playing for a second, they're on the attack. But now I really think the game is more still. It's more of at Letcher Central's pace, and But it's just so difficult to guard Powell County because they're all over the floor.
It is tough. It is tough. And Powell County, usually in games like this, Coach, I mean, nobody knows more than you. There's 100 different ways to win games. But more often than not, it feels like the team who is more physical down the stretch, they're going to be the ones that are that come out on top more often than not. But the three-pointer, the great equalizer, Powell County is good at shooting them, and Powell County is really they score a lot of points. They hit a lot of threes, but they're not just a three-point shooting team. They are.
No, they attack that basket too. But I'm like you, Nathan. The more physical team usually wins tournaments. You've gotta win the war in the paint, and Letcher Central has done a better job consistently all night long doing that, and it's kept Powell County from getting up and down the floor the way they like to. But the Pirates still can score at a rapid clip.
Edwards free throw on the way, 42-37. Going to be into Boggs for the Cougars. Yeah, you just feel like down the stretch, there's going to be a few plays where you're just going to have to gut a few out. And Letcher Central's right there right now, but they've committed some turnovers. Powell County has just made the most of those opportunities. In the corner, Boggs for three, back iron, no good. Ball tapped out, rebounded by Kahn. Pump fake, tries to get it to Wright, no good. Into the hands of Boggs. I couldn't even see him there, Coach. He came out of nowhere.
I think everybody on Letcher Central's team touched
Delaney to
that loose ball.
Ambergy. Oh, my goodness. What was that? 42-39.
I have no idea how he made that shot.
The circus shot just falling down off the glass.
No idea.
PBT bank shot.
That's a winning play there. You got
Man, oh, man. Morganson. Crossover to the right. To Ramsey. Three out of the corner. Back iron. No good. Boggs gets it off. Full head of steam coming up the right side, off the glass and in. Lead down to one. 42-41. Here comes Morganson. Full head of steam the other way. Blocked at the rim. Delaney has it for the Cougars. They can take the lead with a bucket. Kahn to Boggs, back to Kahn. Thought about the three. Held up to Wright. And now they'll reset the offense with Ambergy. And then back to Boggs at the logo. 3 minutes, 5 seconds. Boggs, three on the way. No good. Ambergy, the board. Pump fake up and in. No good. Delaney, offensive board. Up and in. Letcher leads.
Those second and third shots are just, that's why they're ahead right now.
43-42.
Letcher Central has fought the war inside.
And Powell County needs to answer back right here. Big opportunity. 1 point game. Edwards, high post. Knocked away. Ball on the floor. Delaney has it for the Cougars. Up, blocked. It comes to Ambergy. Up and in. All Cougars in the third quarter. 45-42.
The Cougars are relentless.
Morganson got Boggs in front of him. Screen from Ramsey. Knocked away. Ramsey comes out of there with it. Tucker Ramsey leaves it off for Edwards. He's got it to the logo. Calls the play with 2:10 to play in the third. Faulkner, top of the key to Ramsey, thought about the three, dribbles it inside, loses it, comes down to Skidmore, no good. Ball out of bounds. Ramsey had it with a foot on the, Ambergy had it with a foot on the line. It's going to Powell County.
Is it?
That's what they say. They're going to say out of bounds on Letcher.
Wow.
Folks, timeout. We're taking it with them. Full timeout. 45-42 Letcher. Less than 2 to play in the third. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, East Kentucky Chiropractic, and Quantum Healthcare. We want to be your medical home of the mountains, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, x-ray, lab, transportation, case management, sliding fee scale, and 340B drug pricing. Little Flower Clinic, 279 East Main Street, open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m., 487-9505, and Quantum Healthcare, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m., 436-0711, or visit our webpage, kymha.com.
Here at Kimber Furniture, our slogan is "We know furniture." As well we should. For over 45 years now, it's what we do, it's all we do, it's who we are. At Kimber's, that gives us the opportunity to specialize in getting you exactly what you need. We do our homework to make sure you get the best, longest lasting, best looking brand names at Kimber's guaranteed lowest prices with easy credit terms and fast express delivery. Now that's what I'm talking about. Kimber Furniture in Hazard, where we know furniture.
We're back, folks. 45-42.
Nathan, this is fun to watch.
Letcher by 3. Powell County with the ball. Ramsey, right wing, down to Faulkner in the post. Spins up, no good, but going to go to the free throw line.
And Powell County's going to have to win some of those battles right there if they're going to win the game.
1:49 to go. Up, no good. Here in the third quarter with Powell County trailing by 3. Faulkner needs to make those free throws.
Well, somebody's got a little blood on them here.
Looks like Harrison Addington for the Cougars. Will have to come out. He looks like he's got popped in the eye pretty good.
Yeah, I think he got right there in that, right above that eye. That.
Faulkner gets the second one to go. Lead down to 2 with 1:50 to play here in the third quarter. Ball into Kahn. Full court pressure from the Pirates. Kahn beats it by himself into the lane. Finds Boggs. Thought about the 3. Blows by Morgeson. Can't get it to go. And the rebound comes down to Morgeson. Full head of steam. Left side to Faulkner for 3. Blocked. Out of bounds. No, they're going to say not blocked. Referee's going to say out of bounds, going the other way. I thought
referees are getting together here.
We'll see it hit the side of the backboard. Faulkner shot it. And they're going to say Letcher Central ball. So they're going to say Faulkner hit the side of the backboard on his own volition. It happens. Nobody's perfect.
No.
1:25 to go in the third. 45-43 Letcher. Letcher, they've led by as many as 3. Delaney, blow by on Edwards, throws it out to Boggs for 3. Bang! Kemper 3.
Big shot there.
48-43 with 1:05 to play in the third. Edwards spins, fades, nets one from mid-range, cuts it to 3.
And Nathan, you're right about Edwards. He really is a difference maker for them tonight.
50 seconds to go in the third. It's Letcher by 3. 48-45. Edwards picks Delaney up, hacked, absolutely taken out of the air. Edwards going to go to the line for 2.
Hard foul.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
what I'm talking about.
Tournament
my
foul.
Goodness. No 3-point play opportunity for you, Mr.
No,
Edwards.
not a chance.
Oh, my goodness. He's shaking it off. That's a tough guy right there. That's a tough kid.
He is.
43 seconds on the clock here in the third. They trail by 3. 2 on the way for Edwards. First one's good. 48-46. Free throw, no good. Rebounded by Skidmore, blocked by Wright, up and in. Tie ball game. And who else? Bryson Edwards. Tie ball game with 33 seconds to go in the third. Kahn in trouble. Turns it over and back. Powell County fans going nuts. What is this game, Coach? He got double teamed at the
He was in trouble there.
half-court line, and here we go. Morgeson has it off to Edwards with 25 seconds to go. Tie game to go here in the third. Edwards to his left, spins, off to Ramsey, 3 on the way. Boom! 51-48. The Kemper 3, Boggs in a hurry. Head fake, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Delaney of the Cougars. Offensive board, 3 on the way. No good. Rebounded. Coming down to Skidmore, but the quarter ends. Absolute madness. 51-48. Don't go anywhere. Powell County leads it on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Double Quick proudly introduces Rewards Plus Pay. It's a new feature inside the Double Quick Rewards app. Enroll today and save 20 cents on gas all day, every day, right at the pump. Use it on all transactions inside, too. To enroll, open your Double Quick Rewards app. Click Enroll Now and follow the steps to link your checking account. Once you're approved, use Double Quick Rewards Plus Pay at the pump or inside the store. Rewards Plus Pay is safe, secure, and easy to use. Enroll today and start saving, but only at your Double Quick store.
Whether you're starting out or starting over, Hazard Community and Technical College can help you take the next step. Learn a new skill in as little as 8 weeks, grow in your career, or start here and transfer. With the University Center of the Mountains, you can earn your bachelor's, master's, or even higher degrees close to home. Wherever your dreams lead, we'll help you get there. Choose HCTC. Your future starts here. Call today at 606-487-3293.
51-48. I will not be able to talk tomorrow, Coach. This one is an insane one. Powell County by 3. Letcher went up by 5.
And boy, I tell you, Powell County's got a big, big following here. They've got a huge crowd.
Listen, Powell County, this crew is something else. When they last year, or I guess 2 years ago, when the region was at Powell County, they played Perry Central in the first round, and it was raucous.
Yeah, it was.
And Edwards called for the foul. I think you just that's adrenaline right there, Coach.
Yeah.
Just felt invincible. Only got 1 foul so far. Might as well try to go hard after that.
I'll tell you what, he's played himself a good ball game, Edwards has.
Ball into the backcourt to Delaney for the Cougars. 7:55 to go here in regulation. Delaney crosses the timeline. Hayes was
Boy, Edwards almost came away with another
Edwards
one.
knocked that one away. Hayes back into the game. Ambergy, my goodness! Ambergy gets it to go. The PBT bank shot and the foul completely takes out the support of the goal there. Just hits it hard, Coach.
That was a heck of a play.
Jaden Ambergy having a game right here. Up, no good on the free throw. Faulkner rebounds it for the Pirates. Here comes Morganson up the right side to Edwards. Into lane, spins, foul going to the free throw line. This man will not be denied here tonight.
Yeah, Edwards, he just keeps coming. He just keeps coming. He's been so tough. Looks like Addington's coming back in. He got popped in the eye, and I think they've got it fixed up as good as they can. He's going to be coming back in.
Edwards free throw good. 2-point lead for the Pirates. 7:35 to go here in the fourth. Free throw up and in. Lead back up to 3 for Powell County ball and to Ambergy. Back to Hayes. Hayes playing with 4 fouls, Coach.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful because they need him on the floor.
Top of the key, Hayes has it. Skidmore on him. He goes to the rack, up and in. 53-52, cuts it to 1.
Big boy move there, too, by Hayes.
Morganson has it for the Pirates. They're up 1 with 7:10 to play. Morganson steps to his left, no good. Hayes with the rebound for the Cougars. He's bringing it up. Crosses the timeline, gets the play from Noble. Goes to his left. A little bit of a screen from Ambergy. Hayes gives them the lead. Just a pull-up 12-footer. 54-53 Letcher Central. 6:45 to go here in the fourth. Edwards has it, top of the key. Spins. Pump fake, up off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Ramsey under the basket, loses it. Skidmore comes out of there with it. Morganson off the foot of Hayes. Hayes It's going to be a kickball violation. I don't know what Hayes was complaining about.
And Nathan, you got every bit of that right, and I don't know how you did it.
I can't tell you if I got it right.
You did.
Oh, my goodness.
I was just a bystander.
Morganson to Faulkner in the corner. He dribbles to his right, finds Edwards. He's got Addington in front of him. Edwards dribbles to the right. Is at the logo screen from Ramsey. Back to him for the three. No pump fake. Into the corner. Faulkner three. Nails it. 56-54.
Just good ball movement there. They took their time and made that extra pass, and it paid off.
The Kipper three. Ramsey loving every minute of this, clapping his hands. Hayes in front of him. Hayes says, take this, brother. Up for two. Tie ball game. 5:50 to go.
Hayes was not done.
Edwards to the rim. Loses the ball, puts it up. The PBT bank shot gives them a 2-point lead. 5:40 to go here in the fourth.
And Edwards and Hayes have really. That's a block.
Hayes, yeah. Faulkner. I like the idea to come over and try to take one from Hayes, but he slid over late.
Yeah.
Letcher County trails by 2. Timeout, Letcher, 30 seconds. We'll take it, folks. The Kemper timeout, 58-56, Powell County, 5:30 to go in the fourth quarter on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-3858. East Kentucky Carpet One.
Letcher Central basketball here. Down 2, 5:32 to go in the fourth quarter.
And I tell you,
Hayes got to get it in.
It don't get any better than this.
This is good stuff. Stolen away, Faulkner. Left side to Edwards. Pump fake up, no good. Blocked. I think it may be goaltending.
Yep, it was.
That's going to be the call. 60-56. Off the goaltend. Credit the points to Bryson Edwards.
Yeah. And I think both coaches are just trying to keep their players calm and keep them on task. They're just so excited and pumped right now. It's hard for them to maintain.
Boggs left side to Hayes. Got Faulkner in front of him. Delaney, three from the left wing. No good. Rebounded by Faulkner. Powell County has it. This is a big sequence in this game, Coach.
It is.
4 points is about as large as the lead has been in a long time. And they got a chance to pile onto it right here. Powell County fans on their feet. Morganson. Boggs in front of him. Crossover to the rim. Fouled. And I don't know that it's a shooting foul.
I don't think so, yeah. It's not.
It's going to go on Boggs, his first, team's second.
Good timeout there by Coach Crow, Powell County. They were struggling with that inbounds play. They didn't look like they were going to get the ball in. That was a good timeout.
That was a tough one. We're going to keep it right here for this Kemper timeout. 60-56. Powell County with 4:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. I mean, in a game like this, Coach, Letcher's going to need a little bit of a run. But if you're Powell County, you get a bucket, a stop, and a bucket. You know, you're up 8 or 9 points. That's going to do wonders down the stretch of this game.
Yeah, it will. But now, I don't think you can put Letcher away completely. I think it's going to come right down to the end, and it could be one of those where whoever whoever has it the last possession, it could be one of those things because now Letcher Central has really shown a lot tonight, and Powell County's talented, and they've shown some toughness too.
Absolutely. 4:44 to go. It's going to be Powell County ball under their own basket. 60-56. They lead it by 4. Edwards going to throw it in. Letcher County. Got Boggs on Morgeson as he gets the inbounds. Morgeson backs up. Got Edwards to his left. Faulkner to his right. He's at the logo right now. 4:30 on the clock. Boggs comes up, guards him. Quick crossover into the lane. Off to Skidmore. Blocked.
Wow.
Out of bounds.
Return to sender.
Yep. Going to stay with Powell County as Ambergy, who again we've said he's having a game tonight. He's having a game tonight. Gets the block. And that was a great pass by Morgeson to Skidmore heading to the basket.
Yeah, nothing's going to be easy. You can count on that.
Officials, I think we got Addington busted open again.
Yeah, he's bleeding a little bit again.
And Coach Noble wipes it off with his own shirt. Now that is what I'm talking about.
He's like, man, this is do or die. We're going to have you.
This is Eastern Kentucky, baby. Edwards tries to get free, no good. They get it to Ramsey. Off to Morgeson. He'll trigger it at the logo with 4:20 on the clock. Got Boggs in front of him. Every time Boggs reaches, Morgeson right into the lane. No good, back iron.
He takes a lot of tough twos.
Up ahead to Boggs. And that one, I don't know if it was tipped or not. Morgeson has it. Throws it to Skidmore to Faulkner off the glass and in. What a play. Everybody in on it.
Big time play there.
62-56. Letcher Central needs some offense. Hayes to Delaney and the offensive foul called on Hayes. That's number 5.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That could be huge. That could be huge.
That's crazy, Coach.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know about that one.
It was a screen situation where Hayes hands the ball off and sets a screen, but that's just tough. That's just tough, you know what I mean?
That's a tough way to end his night. And he played so big these last few minutes.
Here we go. Morgeson with the basketball. Addington goes to Ramsey in the corner. Oh, Delaney hits the deck, and Ramsey tries to shoot it over top of him. Can't get it. Skidmore gets the board after the clear out from the Pirates. They'll have another shot, up 6 with 3:20 to go in the fourth. Morgeson to his right. Into the lane. Up and in. 8-point lead.
Now that was a better drive by Morgeson there.
And they're going to say we'll call an official timeout to get some moisture off the floor. Coach, we kind of foreshadowed it earlier. Powell was up 4. They get the bucket. Offensive foul. They get the bucket. And now they're up 8 with 3 minutes and 7 to play.
Yeah, and Letcher Central, it has been a little more. It's been a little more difficult for them to be able to get quick points than Powell County. And if Powell County can maintain an 8-point lead going into the last minute and a half, then it's going to be tough for Letcher.
Yeah, Letcher, you basically need points every trip up the court.
Yep, they've got to keep scoring and then hope they can get some stops.
64-56 going to be Letcher ball with 3:07, and you got to be quick. You can't be in a hurry though. You know what I mean?
No, you're right.
But you cannot hold the ball for a minute at a time. You really got to get into your offense quickly. Boggs guarded by Faulkner off to Ambergy. Ambergy to the corner. Addington for 3. Nails it. with one eye, Coach.
Big time
with one
shot.
eye.
Yeah.
64-59.
You got to have one to see the basket.
Look at him. If you look at it. The left eye, the right eye absolutely been busted open earlier tonight.
It looks like an MMA fight out there.
Off to Edwards, stripped. Ball, he comes up with it. Stripped again to Skidmore, to Morganson for three. Front iron, no good. Skidmore, another board. And now Powell County content to wait on it. They had their opportunities. Letcher did that possession. Addington going to be called for the foul.
Whoa.
And Ambergy launched it 3/4 court for no reason and hit the rim.
Yeah.
I don't know. Addington got a couple Band-Aids on his eye now.
I think they're going to get him some more help there. He's having a hard time. Put some fresh Band-Aids on. I think he wants to go back out there.
Ball into Ramsey. He showed the three, but holds it off to Morganson. Powell County, I don't know that they have it in them to hold the basketball, but they're doing it right now. Just passing it around the perimeter. Stolen by the Cougars. Delaney to Ambergy. Up ahead to Boggs. Fires. Thought about the three into the lane. Back to Ambergy. To Kahn. Three on the way from Gillum. No good. Rebounded by Ambergy. Kahn. Morganson full head of steam the other way, and he's going to back it out.
Move.
Smart play. Timeout,
really
Powell
was.
County. Great timeout.
Yeah.
64-59. What an opportunity there for Letcher Central.
Yeah, they missed a golden opportunity to make this thing even tighter. And Morganson made a really, really intelligent move down here by circling back out.
30-second Kemper timeout, 64-59. Powell County, 1:33 to go. Letcher Central can foul and put them on the free throw line.
Yeah.
You're going to have to do it eventually, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I want to look here and see what free throw shooters struggle. I tell you, the top 6 players for Powell County all shoot 70% or above. They're all good free throw shooters.
It's tough. But when the pressure's on, Coach, I feel like Powell County, they want to get it in Morganson's hands to handle the ball, but
he's an 86% free throw shooter too.
And he throws it to Skidmore, corner to Ramsey for three. Nails it! Cold-blooded. Kemper three.
That was.
Letcher Central Gillum, deep three. Answers! 67-62.
The Cougars won't go away.
1:10 to play, 5-point game. Timeout. We'll keep it right here. The Kemper timeout after the Kemper three.
They are not going away, buddy.
Coach, I don't know that Ramsey was necessarily supposed to shoot that three. You know what I mean?
I'm the same way, but I think it was a good idea because Powell County can't slow down. They've got to play fast.
They did.
And it's better for them to take a good shot than it is to dribble around and turn it over.
It's a good point. They just turned it over the play before.
Yeah, teams like them aren't very good at just holding the ball. And like you said, that was a stone cold dagger right there. That was a big shot. But then Letcher Central answered immediately with one of their own. So, like I said, the Cougars aren't going away.
1:10 to play. It's going to be Powell County ball. They lead it by 5. Letcher can put them on the line if they feel like they're running out of time. But it is going to be all-out defense right here for this inbounds.
Yeah, got to be.
And you know Morganson wants it in his hands. But, I mean, Edwards has been the man tonight. And and they get it to Faulkner, and he's going to be fouled by Kahn immediately. A second runs off the clock. Faulkner, what's the shooting stats on Faulkner, Coach?
Faulkner's a 65% free throw shooter.
Well, if you got to pick your poison, that may be the one tonight.
Yeah, he of the players on the floor, his is the lowest, but he's not a bad shooter at that, though.
Here we go. Faulkner, first free throw on the way. It is nothing but net, 68-62.
Looks like a 90% shooter there.
Skidmore and Edwards get on the line. Those two hard guys to box out on this rebound too.
And they're ready to go.
But it doesn't matter.
Both.
Nets them both. And we've got another timeout, Letcher Central.
I think
no
just had
substitution.
a
Substitution. Gillum coming in. Gillum and Ramsey having a little nice conversation over there, Coach. What do you think they're talking about? Into Kahn. He's got all the room in the world. Ambergy three from the corner. No good. Kahn with the rebound. Blocked by Edwards. Skidmore going to be fouled. And Ambergy kind of short-armed that one, Coach.
Yeah.
The three just wasn't there.
And he had a good look.
69-62 with under a minute to play. 59.8 seconds. It's going to be Skidmore to do. He's not played much tonight. What's his percentage?
Skidmore, 70%.
Pretty good in these positions. Skidmore free throw, no good.
He's only shot 10 free throws this year.
It's a lot of pressure. Next one, it's good. 8-point lead. Into Boggs, back to Ambergy, full head of steam to the rack, no good. Rebound comes down to Ambergy, off to Boggs, three-pointer on the way, nails it. 70-65.
Wow. They're not going away still.
Another timeout. 47 seconds to go.
I tell you, you gotta give it all in a time like this. And Letcher Central is they could have given up a minute and a half ago, and they just did. They're not going to do it.
A lot of times in a game like, and Coach, in a couple years, games like this with the shot clock, it's going to revolutionize it, I think. It's going to change the entire way these games are played.
It will. You'll see so many more teams start to play like Powell County tries to. They're just gonna go all out running because they're afraid to get caught up in a game where they're deep in the shot clock all the time, because that's not where you want to be when you're trying to get into an offense. And I think we'll see a lot more up-tempo teams than we've got right now.
I think it's going to take a while to get adjusted to it, but
it will, but it'd be hard.
But once things settle down, it also gives teams opportunities here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
47 seconds, you're not guaranteed that you can get the ball back without fouling. You know what I mean?
Right, but if you got a shot clock, you're never completely out of it as long as there's a new shot clock coming.
They're going to oh, man. Coach Noble they called the foul on Morgeson. They didn't want to foul Morgeson, and they were about 6 seconds into that 10-second clock.
Yeah.
I don't think they were trying to commit the foul. It's going to be caught on Atkinson, Morgeson, and the 85%.
I don't think they were trying to foul either, Dave. I think they were trying to turn him over.
Morgeson going to shoot a pair. First free throw on the way. It is good. 71-65. 2-possession lead. This could push it to a 3-possession lead, right where it's hung for a while. 6-point lead for the Pirates. 40.8 seconds. Morgeson nails it. 72-65. 40 seconds on the clock. Letcher Central, Delaney has it. Clock ticking. He's going to the rack. Cut off by Edwards. Nearly throws it away. Boggs has it. Off to Delaney for three. Oh, my goodness. Nails it. 72-68. Powell County into Edwards. He's fouled from behind by Ambergy. 4-point game, Coach. They're trading twos for threes.
Yeah, they are. Edwards is 79% free throw shooter. These guys can all go to the line and hit them. John, what now?
Free throw up and in. The senior gives him the 5-point lead. Still can only be a 2-possession game, though. If he makes it, free throw up, no good. Nearly got the offensive board. Delaney coming up the left side. They got to go in a hurry. To Ambergy, to Kahn, to Boggs, deep three, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Ambergy has it. Timeout. Or foul call.
He's got a foul here.
Foul call. And that's tough. It's going to go against Powell County. Still no free throws.
But now you're down. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for Letcher Central to get an opportunity here because Powell County.
Do they have a timeout?
2 possessions, and Letcher's out of timeouts, aren't they?
I don't know.
I think they are.
If they're out of timeouts,
the game's about over. Because, like I say, even if they can score,
they don't have to throw it in.
Don't have to throw it in.
I had a trick for these situations, Coach, back in the day. When the ball came through the net, I would get it and fall down and then lose the ball. But sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't.
Well, you got to try something there.
Yeah, I was never called for a delay a game, which they can do. But I always did it on accident. It was never on purpose.
Sure.
It's never on purpose. I was clumsy enough. The height of my middle school prowess. That it looked natural. Here we go, Delaney. Throws it to Boggs for three, nails it. And they're going to let the time run out.
Yeah.
73-71 is going to be the final score. They're going to win it by 2. Coach, what a game.
Absolute great basketball game.
Trying to make sure Edwards player of the game.
Yeah, gotta be.
Trying to get John's attention so he can get us this interview.
Bryson Edwards, I think, has to be.
Yeah. What a game, though. Hey, literally ran out of time, Coach.
That's all we'll do. Yeah, you're right. It's one of those games where nobody won or lost. It's who ran out of time.
Here we go. And Mr. Senior for Bryson Edwards for the Pirates is standing by John Newell, putting the Helton Construction medal on him. Let's talk to him.
Here at Newport with Bryson Edwards, player of the game, Helton Construction player of the game. What do you think about that?
I mean, we hadn't played Letcher all season, but I watched the Hazard game against them. I can tell they're pretty tough. They're physical. They're probably the most physical team we played all year. It was a great game. They played really hard.
Unofficially, I have you at 29 points and 8 rebounds. Does that sound about right?
Feels like it, yeah.
And you're a senior, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Good leadership out there.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We're very senior-led. We got 7 seniors. We've all grown up playing together, so feel good about the rest of the tournament.
Well, how do you feel you're going to be playing?
We played them earlier in the season, but they got really hot towards the end of the season. They're playing really good basketball right now, so it's going to be a different game. But we just got to lock in on defense. We didn't play too great of defense or rebounding the knot, but we could fix that going in against Perry. Should be.
You guys were tough out there tonight.
Yeah, it's a very physical game. They let us play, and which that's how I like it. So.
Well, good job. Congratulations for the advance to the semifinals of the 14th region.
Thank you. I appreciate it, sir.
Go celebrate with your team there. Bryson Edwards, our player of the game, again, unofficially, I have him with 29 points and 8 rebounds. Back to you guys.
Man, oh man, what a game. Photo finish here, 73-71. Letcher, I mean, hit, I want to say 4 threes down the stretch of that game, trying to come back.
I really want to say it again. Letcher Central fought every inch of the way, and they never gave up. And like we had talked, it came down to just a few seconds there at the end, and the clock ran out on Letcher Central, and Powell County prevailed. Great win by Powell County. Great effort by both teams. Can't say enough about this ball game.
Absolutely, and I think we're about ready to wrap this one up. We've had a great pair of games today. First game of the night was Perry Central taking down Breathitt County, and the nightcap Powell County taking down Letcher Central 73-71. It's going to be Powell versus Perry Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we're going to have Not Hazard, big game here.
Armageddon
tomorrow
is coming at 6 o'clock tomorrow night.
And then we'll finish it off with Wolf and Lee County. And then we'll have our semifinal set. Friday is going to be the girls' semifinals, and it's going to be Estill County versus
Letcher Central.
Estill Letcher, then Hazard versus Knott. Another Hazard Knott. I think that one's going to be a good one on the girls' side. Hazard not lost in the 14th region yet. Knott Central. They have, from the start of the season to the end of the season, I think they're the most improved team on the girls' side this year.
They've gotten much better, and they're playing on their home court, and that don't hurt.
It's tough on the road, Coach.
Tough on the road, baby.
Tough on the road, baby. But we'll be back tomorrow, coming up a little before 6 o'clock with Hazard versus Knott. You're not going to want to miss it. You're not going to watch it anywhere else other than here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.